There are many Roblox games that have taken off recently, but I bet you didn't know about the terrible meanings behind some of these games. Today we will be going over some of these games you should never play and exposing them.
Please shout me out. I spent all night watching your videos.
This first game has become really popular in the last couple of months, especially through shorts. Tower Troll Free Slap is a game that is like a mix of Tower of Hell and Push Tower. Many people, including me, played these games before but do not know the actual meaning. And apparently this game was disrespectful to religion, which is horrible.
Roblox games that are disrespectful towards religion. Part 1.
Tower Troll Free Slap.
Tower Troll Free Slap is a copied game based on Tower of Hell and Slap Tower. But unlike those games, this one has a dark and disturbing backstory. When you first join the game, you'll see a skull. The gameplay might seem similar to Tower of Hell at first because of the different stages. However, once you reach a ladder marked with a satanic symbol, it leads you to a secret room. As you go through the symbol, you'll enter a church with what appears to be a normal picture of Jesus. However, when you go through the image of Jesus, you will see another church, round. It looks unclean, filled with trash. Also, dead bodies lying on the floor, graffiti arts on the walls, fire, ruined objects, and anti-Christianity symbols hidden around the area. There is a picture of Jesus shown in a black and dark way, which is disrespectful to Christian people, especially to Jesus. Please everyone, report this game as soon as possible. Stay safe.
That is really disrespectful and actually quite scary. Loads of kids play these games, and putting that in your game is really uncool. This really saddens me, as personally, I love doing push tower obbies myself. But now that specific obby has done that, I will not play that game again. Let's watch another video on it for more clarity on the situation.
Games that shall be banned on Roblox. Part 1.
Tower Troll Free Slap.
Before we start, can you follow me on Roblox? Thanks. You may think this is just a normal playable troll tower, right? Well, you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you the backstory about this game. If you played this game and finished the dark blue line of the obby, you will see that there's a random ladder that is kind of invisible, and there's a random red shape on the wall. And if you see the ladder and go through it, you will see that there's a picture of Jesus. And if you go through that picture, it will show a disrespectful 𝒂𝒐𝒃𝒍𝒐𝒙 face of Jesus, and even fire and ruined chairs, and a skeleton of a 𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒃 person. And if you're watching this, I recommend you reporting this game because of how disgusting it was. Stay safe out there!
So again, the whole game is just extremely disturbing and disgusting. I also did a bit of research and found out that only 9% of people like this game, which is crazy considering how many visits it has, but that's fair. I'm actually so surprised how Roblox moderation hasn't flagged this game yet, but I get banned for saying hi. This next game is a dress-up type game which seems innocent, but it slowly gets creepier.
Let's talk about the game 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒐𝒃 Wardrobe. This Roblox game looks like a typical dress-up game, but in reality, it's so much more than that. In the game, you're supposed to dress up 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒐 because she has no clue what to wear. You'll catch a guy looking at her.
That's already sketchy. I just know this guy is gonna be a sort of creep that does something bad.
But he plays an important part of the game later, also when things take a dark turn. Because here he breaks into her house, and some jump scares will pop up. You'll have to walk around the forest and unlock things with certain items, but be careful because he may be behind you. After you complete everything, your friends come to save you and you earn a badge. Basically, a good ending. However, the original game has a horrific ending. Let me know if you want me to talk about the other game, laceys Wardrobe.
I'm kind of invested in the dark meaning behind this game, so let's watch laceys Wardrobe.
Let's talk about the game laceys Wardrobe. From what I heard, this is the original game that has a darker ending. Basically, you dress up Lacey because she has no clue what to wear. But in the middle of the game, disturbing things start to happen, where you hear a man's voice talking to Lacey, and you'll start to see creepy images. And so there's two endings, a good and bad. I'll discuss them both with you. The bad ending is where the guy eats her remains to be together with Lacey, but the good ending is where you dress Lacey in an unrecognizable outfit. This will pop up if you do get the good ending. So unlike Maddie's wardrobe where there's only a good ending, you can get either a horrific ending or a good ending in this game.
That sounds so creepy. I don't know why in all the dark meaning it's either disrespectful or weird. The next game called Piggy Escape was really creepy because when you tried to leave the game, it didn't let you. Of course, this spiked up a lot of concern. This is a big problem as when you swipe up you can reset the app. Even Creekcraft commented on this video, claiming it was banned. So you can't play it anymore, but it's definitely creepy, especially at night. This last game called Swan Location is especially dangerous because it could get your account deleted. I'm assuming this is like the time somebody made Crossroads, which if you didn't know, was a similar game.
Games to never play on Roblox. Part 4. Swan Location. So if you want to join this game, you have to first join a game called 𝑘𝓯𝗯𝗀𝗋𝗋𝗋. Then you have to look for a painting that looks like this. When you find it, jump into it. Because if you jump into it, you will spawn in Swan Location. In Swan Location there will be a lot of spawn points. But if you see a black spawn point, don't touch it, because it will shrink, and when it does, there is a 1 in 1,000 chance that your account will be deleted. And some people say that if you play this game on PC, your PC will stop working. If you want to play this game, play it at your own risk. Stay safe out there.
I'm not too sure about how hacks work, but I'm pretty sure a Roblox hack can't take over your whole computer. But I will still not be trying this game because I don't want to risk anything. But all footage I watched, nobody got banned, so I think this is fake. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe. Make sure to comment creepy if you made it this far.